Hello everybody and welcome to another Hunger Games simulator video where we will put characters from Dimension 20 into the Hunger Games, and see who will survive. First off, there were not a lot of videos lately because I had my exam seasons and it was like New Year and Christmas and yada yada yada. So a lot's going on here, but I should be able to produce more videos from now on. However, I might also want to how do I say that? Make less videos. At the moment, I try to make 3 videos a week. However, I also maybe want to make more detailed videos or like deep dive videos who of course will need more time to edit and stuff like that. So we will see how it all shakes out. However, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you want to go on this journey with me where we're going explore all different kind of Dimension 20 shenanigans and also Dropout shenanigans. One of them being the Hunger Games simulator. Now, we already did all of the Intrepid Heroes, so we go into the side quests, and I'm really excited for the side quests. First off, we have people from the Bloodkeep, the escape of the Bloodkeep. We have, I think, Leland, Maggie, Lilith, our Spider Queen, and Marcus. I think he has the last name, but I forgot to put it in here, but you know who he is, like the pirate. Is he a pirate? I think so, kind of underworld pirate, and Scorball. Next from the Misfits and Magic, we have Evan Kelm. Maybe I should put Kelm in here. Kelm. That's how you write it, I think. Then we have Kay, Sam, and Sam doesn't. I mean, she has many last names, but I think it was Sam Black, Sam Britton, and I feel like there's like a third one there. And Jammer, like which is actually his last name. His name is Whitney, I think, yes. Then, if you have been around for a little while, you know one of my favorite seasons is Mice and Murder. I find it just so funny. We have Baxter, Daisy Dumpster, and Daisy Dumpster might be my favorite character, like in all of Dimension 20. Maybe. It is really a hard call, but she's definitely in the like top 5 or top 3 even. Then we have Sylvester and Lars, of course, Gangi, and the Vicar Ian. And last but maybe least, we will see is Agnes, Bean, Cargo, Boomer, Rick Diggins, I love Rick Diggins, and T from Tiny Heist. So these are our 22 contestants we have this time, and I mean, Misfits and Magic are only 4 people, so their chances are kind of lower, I would say, but we will see. Maybe one of them will win. Do I have somebody from the get-go? I mean, Evan, Mr. Khan, he could be, but of course, all of our villains, I could see all of them winning as well. Actually, not so much for our animal friends, let's say, and also the Tiny Heist people. I would be surprised, but maybe, you never know. So we jump into it, and I already see here Leon and Vicar away from the. Okay, so the Vicar scares Leland away from the concubine? No. How you call it again? Cornucopia. That's how you say that. Yeah, Leland, he is not, I mean, he is part of the scary group, but he is not necessarily, I mean, Leon just wants to decorate, I feel like, he doesn't want to stress out over fighting and killing that much. And of course, Wicker probably used his holy powers. Oh no! These two were supposed to be besties! What's going on? And with her own weapons, which means like her talons or like her spiderweb maybe? Okay, Boomer grabs a sword, he's pretty strong, that can go good. T and Lars fight for a bag. T gives up and retreats. Okay, nobody died here. So the first death was Lilith. Oh no, is Rick Dickens already dead? Scared Rick Dickens away. No, he just scared him away. Good. Once away from the cornucopia, good Daisy, stay alive, grabs a bag and retreats. See, Evan is, he's a smart boy, like he knows how to survive. And this one looks bad. Oh my god, 2 of the Misfits and Magic characters are already gone. No, Sylvester made a big boom. I mean, he's a sly fox, so I give him that, definitely. But Bean and Sam and Kay, you're not along for this world, I guess. I'm sorry. Okay, Jammer finds some water, Cargo stabs Gangi with a tree branch. Gangy, aren't you supposed to be the gardener? It should be the other way around. Does Baxter throws a knife into Maggie's head? No, she's pregnant, or maybe she's not pregnant here. But Baxter is ice cold, like I mean, of our Mice and Murder characters fell well, but I mean, Gangy. I'm sorry, Gangy. Gangly also. I oftentimes actually call him Gangly because it's just funnier. Okay, Marcus grabs a shovel and Agnes falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Agnes, I know you didn't have much life left anyway, but that's not what we want to see here. And where was this frozen lake? So this is the only indicator that we get from this how the arena could be here. It seems to be something ice and frosty. I would guess everything else did not indicate anything. I think. Okay, day one. Boomer throws a knife into Cargo's chest. I mean, he is not. He picked a sword up before, so maybe that's what he's throwing. And Cargo, of course, he dies because of this. But I wonder how was that with the toys? Were they able to be like damaged like this? I feel like they were like super powered. Like super powered, no, but you know what I mean. They could lose an arm and still be fine. They wouldn't bleed, not like the candy ends. Then we have Sylvester who gets pricked by some thorns. Nothing poisonous, luckily, or it seems like it. Gemma receives medicinal supplies. Okay, from an unknown sponsor. Let's see, like Jammer, he is what's it called, he's a leader, he's charismatic, of course. Like in the interviews before they went into the Hunger Games, the arena, he definitely made some friends out there just by his nature of talking. Oh god, then we have Lars and Ian. Ian. Oh my god, and he kills the vicar. Oh my god, Lars, come on, you two. I mean, it's not necessary that you're bad, but then again, a dog going after a bird, I can see that as well. I forgot how buff Lars is. Look at that man. Wow. He probably just used his hands to kill him. I mean, it doesn't say how he killed him, it just says kills Ian Vicker. No, Marcus kills Daisy Dumpster. No, Daisy. Why? I wanted her to go to the end. I mean, I'm sorry, my dear, but you look fabulous as always. Oh, and Evan Calm stabs T while her back is turned, which is 100% accurate. Like, he does not pass up any opportunities or any possibilities to ensure his success. Even though I don't think success is what he's after, he's just after the survival of it all, you know, he wants to stay alive. I think chases Crowbar, but they don't fight, or like it does not say if there is a kill there. I don't think so. And then we have Rick Diggins. Oh my god. So Rick Diggins asks Baxter if to kill him because Rick doesn't want to be alive anymore, which, I mean, the Rick in the Tiny Heist, if you know his backstory, I mean, it is kind of fucked up. It is kind of like a fucked up backstory, like a toy that is like stuck in the car for like years and years. That is so sad, and he gives off kind of the vibes of somebody who gave up a long time ago. But you need to stay around here, Rick, not Nick. We like you. I mean, and maybe you can kill somebody along the way as well. And Leland thinks about home, of course. He thinks about the Bloodkeep. He thinks about his master, about his, like, I mean, is it his retinue? Not really. The Vaugi or the Waugi, or I don't know, whatever. But his friends. Oh, I hit the mic, I'm sorry. But or maybe it's just, again, thinking about how to decorate the main hall. He really gives me queer eye vibes, and I love it. I mean, it's intended, I think. So we come to the night one, and is there a bloodbath here? So Baxter fends Lars, Sylvester, and Rick Diggins away from his fire. Now Baxter, you kept Rick alive, but you're like, no, you need to find your own fire. Wow. But apparently Lars and Sylvester are working together, which makes sense. Not Scorebar and Evan Count holding hands in the dark. Oh my god, like these two. Wow. I can see it. Like they are both kind of weird and ostracized in a way, and that they get along. Yeah. And Leland destroys Elfkin's supplies. What a dick move, Leland. What a dick move. Oh my god. And Marcus dies because of well, this is basically some kind of infection. I looked it up another time as well. Boomer starts a fire, okay? And also, like, did the two of you, Chalmer and Marcus, make out and basically infected each other? What's going on? So we come to the Fallen. 13 people have fallen already. Like, just as a reference, we started with 22. Like, more than half of these people are dead. So Sam, Bean, Kay, Maggie. I really like Maggie. I would kind of like to go back to the Bloodkeeper. I would kind of actually really want to do that. It is a great season. Yeah, Gangly, Agnes, Lilith, T, Daisy, Daisy Dumpster, Cargo, Vicar Ian, and Prescott. I feel like is Prescott his first or his last name? I don't know. Jammer and Marcus. Now we come to day 2. Scorba is practicing his archery skills. I don't even know what he used for. Well, in this picture he uses axes. Did he use axes? Probably in that case. I don't even remember. So Elf King accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Really? Aren't you supposed to be able to look into the future? Girl, come on now. So Lars receives clean water. Lucky for you, Lars, that's good. And Baxter gets nothing. He gets death, wow, from an infection as well. And Rick, like, once again, begs somebody to put him out of his misery, but they refuse. Like, Rick is just too pathetic. Is that what it is? Or like, come on, man, you can do it. You can change your characters up so many times. Let's just try it a little bit, okay? Okay, Evan attacks Boomer, but Boomer is able to escape, and I mean, hypothermia, that's warmth, yes. You have a coat, a literal fur coat, and no, it's not faux fur. So, what's going on, Sylvester? What's going on? But this is another indicator that we are in a cold climate. See? This is just perfect. Like, Rick Diggins cries Rick Diggins to sleep. Of course, like Rick Diggins from The Policeman, Rick Diggins in the Moon, is that one? What were all his personas that he had? Like, there were many Rick Diggins. Oh my god, if he ends up winning, that would be something. Well, what also is something is Evan killing Shawbag with a stone, basically. No, with a mace. That's even more graphic. And Lars lets Leland into his shelter. What a good boy. Leland is probably like, please let me in here. I can help you decorate. And Boomer just simply goes to sleep. Okay, so only 4 deaths so far. Sylvester has died. Efkin, I'm never sure how to say this name. Baxter and Scorbar. Ooh, 2 days has passed, so we come to the feast. Normally, the feast is where it ends, because somehow everybody just kills themselves. Like in the simulations that I have made so far, that's always what we never got past the feast. The feast is always the end. For some reason, people just like to basically step onto landmines a lot, and we will see if this happens today again. But no, Leland falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Wow, why is this always so many people killing themselves? Evan dies from an infection. Okay, I can actually see that happen because, how do I say that? He is not necessarily the cleaner. And when I see cleanest, he can power through a wound. That's what I'm trying to say. And maybe he got wounded at some point and tried to power through. He's intelligent enough to know that it can turn into a problem, but he didn't have probably the resources to deal with a wound like that. Boomer, oh my god. See, this is what I mean. Boomer just offs himself. Lars and Rick Diggins get in a fight over raw meat, but Rick Diggins gives up because, of course, Lars is a literal dog, so he will never give up the meat. So day 3, and I think is it only Lars and Rick Diggins left? Do I forget somebody? We will see. No, it is only him left. See, and he wins. Rick Diggins wins. Oh. Oh my god, the Fallen, yes, and Rick Diggins The guy that wanted to die 2 times or multiple times, who cried himself to sleep, but it just makes so much sense that Rick Diggins he's so fucked up. Oh my god, he is my favorite character from all of Tiny Eyes. By far, by a long shot. Nothing against everybody else, but he's impeccable. So congratulations to you, Rick Diggins. I mean, this just reminds me so much of the last scene of Tiny Heist, which I'm not gonna fully spoil here, but if you know what I mean, then you know, and where Rick Diggins just basically flips the script on everything, and that is the next. I said it before, I'm not a big fan of Tiny Heist, but actually that last scene, I'm kind of like, I want a second season just to see what happens next, exactly this moment, and how we deal with that, because I don't want to have the secret life of toys. I want the open life of toys where people are aware. Now he only killed one person, but again, this is not about who kills how many people. It is about how long you survive. I feel like Sylvester probably got the most kills because he had this explosive, didn't he? Yeah, only one. Yeah, Sylvester has 3. And otherwise, Evan has 2. That makes sense. That also makes a lot of sense. And otherwise, yeah, no, it's pretty even. So it's just Sylvester was actually the most kills, followed by Evan, who has 2, and everybody else is just 1 or 0. Well, that's all that. Let me know who you wanna like to see next in the Hunger Games. I enjoy this a lot. I love to do these simulations. I'm also gonna go and make a drag race simulation with these characters. So if you wanna see that, definitely subscribe. In general, leave a like and a comment. It helps me out a lot. If you wanna help somebody out online, it is the easiest and cheapest way. I do this as well. Of course, it is the algorithm that we all hate, but we need to interact with it to support the people that we enjoy. With all that out of the way, I hope you will have a great day and we will see us next time. Bye!